It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Hello YouTube and welcome to another video of mine. My name is Ponyxlnl, aka Ponybas, and today I'm bringing you some Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway campaign and on PC. It's something else. I don't do that much. I don't really cover that much single player gameplay except for racing games. Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway is one of the most underrated games out there. I have been a Brothers in Arms fan since the first game, Road to Hill 30, and then the second game was called Earn Blood. And this is the third game, and the third game always has a special place in my heart because of the, well, it plays in Holland. The scene is Holland, and
get that MG set up.
It has
Right,
intense graphics. There. It looks amazing. Okay, listen to this guy.
Hello, I am Nicholas and I will try to be of help. Here I have prepared a map. It is not a lot, but I managed to find some German
Now
positions.
people,
Quick, we haven't much
let's
time.
see.
He speaks good English.
Yes, I do. We must be very careful. There are Germans on the other side of that wall. Now I must get back to my son Peter. He wants to run away and fight very badly, and if I don't return home soon...
Let me tell you
I'm
one
afraid he
thing,
will do
guys.
Exactly that.
That guy
Good luck,
doesn't
Sergeant
sound like Dutch at all, doesn't it? It sounds more like Eastern European. I mean, it's good English, obviously, but the accent. I mean, I'm Dutch, and I think I'm more, of a typical Dutch accent. I'm more of an average Dutch accent, and yeah, that guy didn't really have a Dutch accent, so that's a shame. But still, the game is good, and the surroundings are pretty cool. And the creators of the Brothers in Arms games go to the places where the game takes place. So they've been to Holland, to Eindhoven, and all kinds of places in Holland to take pictures, talk to people who've seen the war, and create a great game and great locations. So that's pretty cool. And let me talk a little bit about the history of World War II, because in Holland they've done the biggest airborne, basically, invasion ever attended, the biggest fucking invasion, air invasion in the history. So in the history of the world, that is. And it was about a few cities. Eindhoven. The Americans were, mainly at Eindhoven. They succeeded that. Then they had Neimegen and Arnhem. And Arnhem is famous because they basically failed, but that was done by the British and Canadians. And Neimegen and Arnhem are in my province, and I live pretty close to it. I live in a town called Apeldoorn, and if you go to the woods, you have signs saying it's recommended that you stay on the path, because frequently there's still like ammunition and mines and stuff being found there, because the fucking Germans in World War II left a lot of ammunition and mines in the woods there. So they've not found anything in a long time, but it's pretty crazy, and that kind of sucks. And my town was basically the only Canadians fought here, and I've talked to my grandmother a little bit about it. She didn't live in this town at that time. She never lived in the town I live, but she told great stories about Canadians, and I thought it was pretty interesting. And I love history. That's always been the class like I've enjoyed the most in school, and yeah, it's pretty weird that plus 60 years ago, almost 70 years ago, fucking one of the biggest, you know, World War II and one of the freaking biggest air invasion ever has been intended in you know, in Holland and in not so far away from my town. So that's pretty intense and pretty sick. So back to the game. I don't know why it's so underrated. Yes, it has a few, the game has a few bugs, but damn, it's so good. The weapons sound nice. The cover system works so well, and I just love it. And it's a little bit different than the first two Blood of Arms games, Road to Hill 30 and Arnhem Blood. But I think it changed in good ways, you know, and I enjoy playing it for a long time, and I think this is the third time I've started playing the campaign because I love it that much. The multiplayer is some sort of weird objective, but that doesn't work really good because it fucking kinda lags a lot and stuff, even though you know, if you want to try to patch it and stuff. I've searched and I couldn't find a patch for this game for PC, so it's still, you know, version 1.0. So perhaps if they've patched it, that a lot more people would be happy and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm taking control of of two troops over here, and I got a rifleman and one that carries around a 30 cal. And when you place him behind cover, the bastard shoots. You know, he sets it up and gives you covering fire and stuff, and it's pretty cool. You see him firing at the window, and in the window there's some MG42 bastard who's firing at me and stuff, and I just love it. The cover system, how to take out enemies, you know. And this is, I think, the first game that really told you how to flank the enemy. The same goes for Gears of War, obviously, but since I've played Gears of War way later than this, since I don't have the Xbox for that long, that's the biggest reason I'm talking about this game. But covering wise, but yeah, I love it. So here I throw a grenade in the window. Jeez, it annoys the fuck out of me that I make some weird mistakes while I speak English. You know, it's just weird. By the way, I got pretty beastly headset now. It's a Pure Beach PX41. That's the one that works on PlayStation 3, 360, and PC. And I'm recording this game. I'm, you know, my voice with it right now for the commentary. And sadly, my other headset broke. So if it was better, the other headset, because the microphone of it was pretty beast. Yeah, that's a shame, but oh well. Perhaps I'll buy it back if. But I think this is actually an improvement, and I've enjoyed it so far. It has a great sound and stuff, and I got it for 75 euros. And accordingly to the guy who owns the store, these bastards fly out of the store. They're like very popular. It also has to do it with Turtle Beach not being available in Europe or at least Holland for quite a long time. So they've only been here for a short time. So
give us some cover from over there.
That's perhaps the reason why they're so popular or something. I don't know, but it's really cool. You can like separately set the volume of the chat and the volume of the game and all kinds of stuff, bass boost, and that's pretty cool. If the game suddenly gets like a burst of like hard sound, like for instance, if a grenade explodes next to me, then it activates chat boost. So if I'm in the chat, chat sound will always be a little bit higher than the game, or well, depends how you set it, but the boost will give it a boost for the time it's needed. So you'll always hear people talking, so that's pretty beast, and I've enjoyed it so far. So if y'all want a headset that works on everything, I recommend you Turtle Beach. So I don't have it that long, so I can't really say, you know, you get one, please do. Well, I can't say it, but I can't really judge it. By now, I only got like for 2 days right now, so yep. Oh, then another thing, my Gran Turismo 5 gameplay video, I have improved a lot because the gameplay that gameplay I recorded. That was on the same day I got it back, and I've not played in a long time, so it was kind of rubbish. But I've improved a lot, and I've unlocked a lot of classes, and now I can finally tune my cars. And my favorite car in the game is the Nissan GT-R 07. Because when I tune it, I put some very, very strong tires under it, and some epic stuff, you know, and I love playing that. So you can expect to see a video of that game quite soon. But yeah, for those who don't know, Holland and part of Belgium is called the lowlands of Europe, and you know, during World War II. That's because most of Holland is under the sea level. So when there's like a storm and shit, yeah, a lot of people are in deep shit. So that's why we're famous about dikes and stuff, because
Sorry, sir.
yeah, we got a lot of fucking problems with the seawater and all kinds of water. So we got all kinds of dikes to keep us dry. But the part I live in is called the Veluwe. It's I guess a natural reserve. It's the biggest woods of Holland, and it's pretty high. I live a few meters above sea level, so when the sea fucks up the entire country, I'm dry. Sounds kind of douchebag, but oh well, it's the truth. My buddy Devastations, he lives in Rotterdam, and he's more screwed than me, I think, but he'll make it. So yeah, it's a little bit more about information about Holland, I guess. I mean, it's pretty cool to live here. A lot of people know that, you know, weed is legal and stuff, and some people think it's only in Amsterdam, but no, you can smoke weed in the entire country. We got a few weed shops where I live in the neighborhoods. Personally, I don't smoke weed. I don't really smoke at all. That's because I'm asthmatic to hell, so that wouldn't be a good idea. And even if I wasn't asthmatic, I don't think smoking is a thing for me. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Oh, this is cool about the game, by the way. You know, when it's sometimes where you got like epic kills, the motherfuckers go in slow-mo, and you see them, you know, their heads blow up or blow off them or some shit, and pretty intense and nasty, but oh well. And yeah, you can, by the way, you can smoke weed from the age of 18 over here. And the thing is, a lot of people you know, in other places are being shit about it, but oh well. Anyways, it's almost done the video, so till next time, I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, till the next video, bye bye.